Hey, it's Coach Manny, and I'm excited as always to be here again today to share with you. And today we're going to talk about priority and how priority drives success. And I want you to really understand that it's priority. So many of us are focused on time management, time this, time that, but it's not time that drives the process. It's priority. Have you got your priorities correct? So let's get into today's article. And I love this quote from the Defender's Bible, which says, "It is easy to forget the more important truths when we're bombarded continuously by the trivial." Now, doesn't that make sense? Aren't you bombarded all day long and you have to sort out that trivial and kind of focus back in on what is really important? Why aren't we getting the results we want? Why do we work so hard and we're not gaining any ground? I'm using this tool that you gave me and it's not working. Because see, it's not about time. It's about productivity. It's not about being busy. It's about moving forward. It's about priority management. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Making sure, I think an easy way, and I love this quote, an easy way to make sure we're on the right path is your ladder against the correct building? Ask yourself, is my ladder against, it doesn't matter whether you climb to the top of that ladder. If it's not on the right building, you're not getting to where you want. So the problem is focus the right things at the right time, and that will create the greatest payback. Do we know what those things are? You have to understand. You have to understand what are the things in life or in your business or in your career or in your family that will create what you're looking for as far as results. So today, I want to share 3 simple things with you, and then I'll let you get on to your day and keep right on rocking. So number 1 is you have to define the highest payback item. What are the things that I've got to do? What are they? What are those high payback items? Not the things that I necessarily like to do, and definitely not the things that are easy to do. Not even the things that, how sometimes we get so involved in, I got to clean this up, I got to clean this up, I got to get this done. Forget that. If it's not a priority, what are the items that will generate the greatest results? Make a list and start focusing in on doing them. I've seen so many people, it really is sad, and more than sad, it really upsets me, and you know what? They don't listen. They go into business and they spend their time, well, I got to get the right office. I got to get the right phone. I need this computer. I need this desk. I need this marketing brochure. I need this. I need this. I need this. And you know what? They've been in business 3 months now. And you know how much sales they have? 0. You know how many prospects they have? 0. Why? Because the most important thing when you go into business is what? And I don't, you believe I don't have one laying around here? I usually have, is a business card and getting out there and selling. And I try to focus people on that all the time. Your priority when you go into business is generating some income. Once you generate income, you can work the rest. And I love Bill Southry, who used to be with Atlantic City Rescue Mission. I don't think he's there anymore, but he had this great quote, and I love to use this one when we talk about, focus. There's your brother, naked, hungry, sick, and dying, crying out in his suffering to you. And we stand confused over the choice of clothing or meal from the menu. Focus on the right things at the right time. So number 1, define the highest payback items and get to work on them. Number 2 is you got to focus on that thing. Not just do you need to define it. You know how much we're so good at planning stuff, but it's not just about planning. You have to define them, and then you have to focus on them. What is it you need to do? And now start doing. Because as I think it was last week's article, we talked about action creates results. You've all heard me say it time and time again. So start now. I've seen so many people spend time, energy, and money creating the greatest plan, but they don't execute. Again, get out there and start doing it. Or as John Umberg says, you know what? If you want to walk on water, guess what? The first thing is you got to get out of the boat. Plain and simple. Number 3, you got to dump the rest and do it all again. Now, once you start on this process, once you start seeing the results, once you start making progress, don't stop there. This is a continuous process for you. Go back, look at the list again, pick the next highest priority item, and then get rolling. Do it again. Dump the junk. You know, we're all loaded with a lot of junk. I mean, let's face it. We're all loaded with this stuff we think we need to do and we don't. And get moving. Or as, Confucius said, Confucius said, a superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Simple truth. You do these 3 things and watch what happens in your life. That's the coach's tip for today. You can read the article on the blog. Please share this stuff out to others. We have great stuff coming up. I hope you enjoy this broadcast. I hope you enjoy these videos and audios and all this. But more than that, I hope you're applying them and getting out there and creating, as my friend Burl always said, a better world. Thanks for being here today. And this is Coach Manny saying, get out, create great success this week. Follow these 3 principles and watch what happens. Thank you.